Hey sewers, it's Christopher Nejman back for some more tips on sewing. Well, this foot here is your standard foot for your Viking sewing machine. This is the #1 sewing machine from the early 90s, I believe it was, #1 plus. And check out, this was the top of the line machine at the time, and I remember I used to go into the sewing store all the time in Tampa Bay, and I used to say to the owner, Joe, man, one day I want to own this machine. So I was able to buy the #1 a few years ago. I found it used and I bought it. And then a girl I worked with wanted to learn how to sew, so I gave it to her. And later on I learned that she sold it for drugs, which just broke my heart. So last year my client came in and said, Christopher, I have a machine for you. Would you like it? It was my grandmother's, and I don't sew, and I know I have a good home if I give it to you. Oh my gosh, did God work in mysterious ways? I got my dream machine back from the early 90s that I always wanted. So here it is. Now, here's the tip today. By the way, I want to thank Andrea. Andrea, I love you. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, the tip today is, as I'm continuing with my peacock shirt, I'm going to show you the foot. The foot that I'm going to talk about is how do you know, or what to follow when you're sewing so you can sew straight. Well, right here I'm going to show you some. This foot has markings on it. It's got a groove and indentation on it. And if you follow indentations on your feet, markings, indentations, grooves, anything, you can get a better straight stitch. So always study your feet and practice everything before you start sewing. So here, this is one side of my panel of my front of my new peacock shirt I'm making. And I'm just going to do a little demonstration here and show you how I'm going to sew. This is just a top stitch of the placket, one of the plackets, and I'm going to sew slow because I'm holding the camera at the same time so I can get closer for you. I can't get very close over the shoulder. So you see I'm following, let me see if I can get this real in there for you. Okay, there we go. You see I'm following right in that groove there, okay? And if you follow that groove, you are going to get straight stitching. Okay, now I need about 1/4 of an inch from the edge is what I'm sewing, and I'm following this, and my needle is in the center needle position on this. So this is about 1/4 of an inch I'm getting, maybe a little more. All I can tell you is whatever marking you use for your top stitching, edge stitching, use the same marking through the whole shirt and you'll be consistent, okay? So let me just show you this. Now I'm going to show you, let me just put the needle down so I'll hold in place. Okay, now I'm going to bring up another panel here that I finished earlier. One of my shirts I finished earlier. And here you go. You can see how I did that placket there. You see, this is another placket. Now, by the way, there will be a video. I'll be doing a short tutorial coming up. I'm keeping you all posted and anxious to see how I do these plackets, how I do the placket special way. But you could see the edge top stitching. Let's see if I can get it right here for you. There you go. Okay, you see how nice that, and then I'm using matching color thread. I found a beautiful blue color thread right here that matches the blue inside what's in the fabric. So, but yeah, if you follow the guides on your feet, which a lot of people don't realize, don't look at the needle when you sew. Now, hey, a lot of you are advanced sewers. So you advanced sewers, please don't comment and be a smartass about it. There's a lot of new people out here learning how to sew, and they want these little tips to learn, and I'm helping them. So you pro people, please don't make a smartass comment. If you want to do that, make your own video and post it and help other people. Give it back. Give something back, would you please? Okay, so anyway, I hope this helps the newbies. I hope this helps the veterans who have never made garments, that just do arts and crafts and really want to start making their own clothes. So take these tips I'm giving you and apply them to help you. Okay? All right. Until the next video tip videos, please practice these little techniques. Even if you're not making a shirt, practice on scraps of fabric so you know. And don't forget, Islander Video Sewing will teach you professional methods, and you'll really learn a lot. All right, take care. Talk to you later all. Love you all. Bye.